Hi, I'm Sarah Lynch for ilovelimerick.com. I'm outside Dag the Dance Company space in John Square, where 8ball.ie are presenting a show with Lisa Hannigan. It's just about to start. I caught Lisa for a few words just after sound check, and here's what she had to say.
Sit down and fire away. I know it's tricky when you're feeling low, when you feel like your flavor is gone away. All the pre-shell pistachio. I know you're way down, you're fed up with your heavy boots, they're laced with melancholy and notions all your own. And
Welcome back to Limerick. It's been about a year since you were here, which was just before the release of your debut album, CISO. So what a year it's been. Can you tell us a couple of your highlights since the last time you've been in Limerick?
Okay, it's been an amazing year. 2000 been great, and 2005's been pretty good too. We've just been playing. Myself and the lads in the band we've done more gigs than I think I've ever done before. Probably a couple of hundred in the year. Wow. Which is brilliant. I mean, it's all you want really, is just to get to play gigs for people. So we've just been doing that. We did a couple of tours in America, one a support tour with this guy Jason Mraz, and one of our own. And it's just been a dream, really, getting around and playing the record, and it's doing really well here, and I hear it in the radio, and just, it's all a gift.
Yeah, that must be such a thrill in your first year with your debut record to have toured the States twice, and you were on the Colbert Report. And a couple of really, really high profile shows. That must have just been surreal for you.
Yeah, it's been amazing. The Colbert Report was completely out of the blue, and I would have been a fan of his anyway, from reading his book. And he doesn't really have music on his show, so it was very kind of unusual, and he just saw us on YouTube. We went to Kerry and recorded a video of us just like piled into a little snug in a pub, because we were there. We had a few days off there, and it was lashing rain, so we just thought we'd like make some videos to pass the time. And he just saw us on YouTube and asked to have us on his show. So that was very mad. We've just been really lucky, myself and the lads in the band, in that way. This just really surprising, and just a bit of luck, which everybody needs so much of. And we've had a couple of things like that. It's just been brilliant.
So it's been a bit of luck, certainly, but also you put a lot of work and time into the album, both musically and in the physical making of the album itself. Coming out with your own record, how did you start that whole process of writing your own songs and getting a group together to play them with you?
It took a good while. I spent a lot of time by myself getting the songs together, and up until the point where I knew I was going to make a record, I was quite slow about it and crafty, and I'd have a lot of first verse curses lying around where I'd sort of start a song, go, oh, we like that, and then just not really know what to do with it, and they'd sort of, go into the pile of first verse curses. But I just started to kind of relax a little bit, I think, and just kind of not care that I don't know that many chords in the guitar, or I could, that sort of stuff I can fill in afterwards. So I ended up just writing songs with like an omnichord, or to a drum pattern, or just a really simple bass line or something, and then I could figure out all the music after. So that was kind of fun. I figured out how a certain way of writing songs that worked for me, and so I speeded up a bit then. Once I did that, once I had the songs, I went and I demoed them with a friend of mine in London, where I'd go over and sort of hum, this is what I want the trumpet to do here, and this is what I want the guitar to do, this is what, and sort of built them all like that, and then gathered a band together, got the lads in the band together and started rehearsing, and in the end it took 2 weeks only to record the record. Yeah. But there was an awful lot of kind of
groundwork.
Yeah, a lot of groundwork.
So stage by stage by stage, and I think the final stage for you, which is a lovely story, is the actual sewing of the album cover, which was a home project that that you did, was that after the album had been recorded, after the 2 weeks in the studio?
Yeah, it was after it had been recorded, but I had it in my head always that that's how I wanted to do it. I wanted it to be like a needle book where you'd stick your needle into like a cloth book. So once the album was done, and it's such a busy time and there's so many things to think about and worry about when you're doing it, that it was a lovely month that I could just say, no, I'm doing my sewing, you know. Yeah. And I could just go off and listen to records or watch movies and just like sort of almost mindless, you know, stitching. It was really, really nice.
And it came out really well. It's a beautiful package.
Thank you very much.
Congratulations.
He went to sea for the day. He wanted to know what to say when he's asked what he done.
After the tour of America, you've been to the UK as well, and how was your trip to Glastonbury this year?
Great, very, very muddy, not as muddy as previous years, but it's fantastic. It's pretty exhausting, that festival. It's so big that you do spend an awful lot of your time dragging yourself through the mud, but it's amazing. There's nothing really like it. We did Latitude as well, which was a beautiful festival. I wasn't expecting the sheep wandering around painted. They're all these, they look like just, little balls of candy floss like wandering around the field. It was amazing. So we've done like a few really lovely gigs like that just kind of dream come true, really.
And the UK seems to be taking to you, because just last week you were announced as nominee for the Mercury Prize.
Yeah. Which
must be a buzz upon a buzz for you, seriously.
That's a serious buzz. Yeah. I've been making a lot of squeaky noises since I found that out. Yeah, that's another just really lucky thing that, I actually didn't even hope for that. I didn't even think of it as a possibility for the record. It hadn't even occurred to me. And when I found out about that, I was completely bowled over.
Okay, so congratulations again. But I think as well, there seems to be such heart and time and energy went into making your record, and then when you send it out, I suppose, to a crowd, or you release it, you're kind of letting go of it as well, and it seems that the really good feelings you put into it are kind of coming back.
Hopefully we filled up our karmic kettle, you know.
Absolutely. Plenty of tea in this. And here we are in Dagda. You're back in Limerick in a different venue.
It's amazing.
Yeah. From the show tonight, what can we expect from yourself and the band? Have you new material, or are we going to hear a mix of old and new from you?
There'll be a mix. We have a few new tunes, like maybe 3 new songs. So we're just kind of starting to play them live and see how they go. And it's funny, they do kind of shift over time. And in a way, not playing them live is, I wonder when we go to record them how it's going to work, because I do like taking them away and building them up from nothing. So I will definitely have some preconceived ideas from playing them live, but I'm sure that's no harm either. But yeah, I'm really looking forward to this. This is an absolutely beautiful venue. I just can't believe it. I can't believe the setup. It's incredible. Yeah. So yeah, we have to do a bit of dancing as well, it being a dance space. So I'm pretty shit at dancing. I don't know how that's gonna go. But I'll bring some really uncoordinated dancing. It's a whole new style.
We'll join you in that. And then for the rest of 2009, have you any plans to be back in the studio, or is that all for next year? You're just gonna?
I would like to. I don't know at this stage. I'd certainly go in and do some demos anyway, and kind of just start messing with the machines again. And myself and the lads have been sort of gathering really some strange little honky instruments as well on our travel, so we'll get a bit of that in as well, I think.
Looking forward to it.
Thank you.